kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So SMU's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the...
Oh, he's got some space. The 40. The 20. Past the touchdown Mustangs. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Snagged out of the air. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Bunch formation for these receivers. Rides the back on the option, the gift. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to take off. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
And this defense is going to have their hands full, right? I mean, you saw him throw it, a couple plays ago. When you see him take off and run, they've got to do something to kind of put him at least in a little bit of thinking, a little bit of doubt, a little bit of pressure, because right now he's starting to get in the rhythm, and that's not good for this defense.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And he's got it in the end zone.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Mustangs want to move quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Caught in the backfield. It's Cooper. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Offside defense. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This time they'll go to the running game. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Off play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. They got it. It's blocked. That's a live ball, and the defense has it.
Man, I've been a holder. It's never fun to see a field goal blocked because you're so low to the ground and you have that unique perspective. You see the mountain growing in front of you. All those hands going up, and you know that kicker has got no shot. That thing is going to get blocked.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They'll try to pop the draw. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run it from the gun. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now on 2nd down. To the air. It's St. Clair. A little screen to the running back. There he goes. He's at the 20. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass, and running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. 2nd and 10. 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 2nd and They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man downfield. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. White going to attack through the air. Boom. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is he gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Wants to go up top on first down. Going downfield for the big play. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The sure hands, it's Singleton. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And how about that linebacker? Seeing the ball getting thrown really quickly to the wide receiver, breaking on it, and then being able to get that fast guy on the ground for no gain. That's a really athletic play by that linebacker.
White wants to throw it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it on the 25. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Maryland is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Purdue. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. White going to attack through the air. Fires to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
When you run the football and then throw in the play action, it's such a tricky thing for the defense. Do I play run? Do I come up fast? It opens those holes right behind the linebackers and between the safeties to make the passing game just a little bit easier.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Right back to the well. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Mustangs in the hurry-up.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. White wants to throw it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Bond. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Fakes to grab. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab, it's Bond. Across the 25, he's got room. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Let's go. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch and stride inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pressure coming. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. White going to attack through the air. Going to take a shot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. Turning it on. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. 3rd and short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. He'll do it himself. Open space at the 25. He's running free down the middle. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, This offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And when you can finish like that on the ground, why bother throwing an 88-yard run for the touchdown? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Got room at the 35. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Mustangs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Just a short pass to the tight end. It's a fumble! And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Making side adjustments here. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Turns it on down the left side. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The away team is hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by 7 over the Red Hawks of Miami. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. Touchdown Mustangs! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got room to work. Gets it past the marker. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Finds the tight end. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Dances away. He'll pull it down and run. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. From the 30-yard line on first down. The give from the gun. Picks up the first down, still moving. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Wants to throw on third. Makes the grab. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch is made inside his own. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Give to the back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The lead gets bigger. Fourth. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He's going to throw deep right side. Drop the... First and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. Defense swarming. Loose ball. It'll be a turn. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Trying to surge it in. Picks his way into the end zone. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Now adjusting. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On target. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Fires to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? On the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some lead.
Scores on the sneak. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Here comes the offense on second down. Trying to run, it's great. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of
Big guy tries to barrel in. And the Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Now on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's St. Clair. He's got it. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it. Looking for an open area to his left. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Trying to bully their way in. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind. But after getting stuffed on that run, you now got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off in this opportunity.
And it's caught. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Bond. Moving. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll... And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good. He could have hit a strike. This offense has it with really good field position. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Gets it out quickly. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He caught it! And it's in for a touchdown. They've got the lead and trying to... Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll run play action. Dances away to buy time. And the defense picks up. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short.
Here we go.
They'll try to get it through the air. Stepping to the right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. They're setting up the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He wants it all. It's snagged. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Throws to the back. And he's got it. That's just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, a squad looking to put on a show. Taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
And that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him. But
there he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Extending the play. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets past the marker. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. They've got it down to the 32, first and 10 coming. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move there. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first.
He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown.
forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Back to throw, it's Flores. Got his man. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Offense gets set for second down. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to ride this running back. Makes a man miss. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And the Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. Going to try to get it himself. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. Complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Line gets set. First down. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Back to pass, it's St. Clair. That's caught. It's Bond. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
The Cowboys come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. The short hands, it's Isaac. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Lofts one high and deep. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see you got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
He'll start the return inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Ball is loose. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Using his legs, it's Bree. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Offense in a bunch formation. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in, it's Bond. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Line getting set on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to take a shot at this DB. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Flores. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Might be looking to run. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's this good. He has been gashing in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple of yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. It is deafening in here. The third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. They bring the punt. A little trickeration, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, and the fake punt is a wash. They managed to get the throw off, but couldn't get the completion. You always wonder, why not just leave the offense out there and run a pass play? With the catch, it's Ramirez. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking downfield, it's Flores. just a little off. Incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man on the right. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. 10. All the way in for the touchdown. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Isaac. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. To the air, it's Flores. He unleashes a long one. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Got it in the middle, it's Rigby. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to keep it in the air. And the timing just a hair off.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
The Cowboys will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Creates a little space. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Moves away as he feels pressure. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He's got it inside the 30. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets... Inside the 10, they stop him at the 9. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Despite failing earlier on 4th, the Sneak scores it. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And man, that stings. If you're a defense, you get all the way to a 4th down situation and held them so many times, and man, it in late, especially with the physicality. I hate when I get beat with physicality. They pounded them, ran the football with all the big guys in the game, and got the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Flores. Finds his man, it's Rigby. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Puts it out of the air. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. The Cowboys with 8 seconds and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a group.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the 1st down. Looking to throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And he will be run out of bounds on the return, so the damage is limited as we wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense, and here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
A strike downfield. Oh, there's an alley to the left. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Flip it, flip it.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. The last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's looking deep. Brings it in down the left side. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative and play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Looking to throw, it's Flores. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Cowboys have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Past the first down marker and still running. And the Cowboys have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Isaac. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They've been dominated, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. A delay of game penalty like that just riles up the defense even more. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Here's a heat. Quick strike complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Might want to stick with kicking this time after misfiring on the last fake. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Throws to the tight end. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll run it. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking downfield, it's Flores. It's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Going right to work up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Breaks into the open. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running.
Lofts one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 15. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on this last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. To the air, it's Flores. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. Oh, he's got some space. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it! He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
On the run from inside his own 5. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Sweet cut there. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Past the sticks and still on his feet. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Might as well give it to him again. There he goes. He's at the 10, and he will house it. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Unloads it downfield. He caught it, and he'll be... Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.